And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Left the microphone off there for half a second. Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sunday Morning Drive, where we'll be popping back in the old Extra Life Freightliner, or no, not a Freightliner, the Extra Life Freight Peterbilt. Don't let anybody kid you. And running some cargo around the Southwest United States in all as part of the 100 Days of Gaming. It's day 11 already, as we count down the days to our 25-hour marathon for Extra Life. Good morning to Asimov. It's good to see him already this morning in chat. If you're watching this later on YouTube, welcome as well. Before we get really rolling here, I just want to say a couple of quick things. One, if you like what you see in the stream, or you like what you see with YouTube, please give us a follow or a thumbs up. We do appreciate that. And if you'd really like to help out, as Asimov and many others have done already, donations to Extra Life are most certainly welcome. You can type ! Extra Life in chat, or visit the links below if you're on YouTube to find out how to donate. Extra Life is an organization that raises money for the Children's Miracle Network and the 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across North America. In particular, I'm raising money for Children's Hospital of New Orleans, and every single dollar we have goes towards helping those kids. None of it gets spent on anything else. No staff parties, nada. So, I can honestly say, pardon me there, that it is a great organization to consider donation to. And if you're in the United States, your donations are tax deductible. If you're not in the United States, as some of my donors aren't, you'll have to consult with your local tax advisor. We are, something I had selected prior to, we are going to pick up a load of cars and take them to the port in San Francisco. I think it's the port. It's someplace in San Francisco. So we're going to go over to the car distribution center, which is what I think is over there. They're one of the plants or one of their drop-off and marshalling points, and pick up the vehicles there. And this will be a nice long trip to start the day. And after that, we'll see. I'm going to try to maybe squeeze to a couple of those towns in California that we haven't hit before. Right now, we are in the beautiful Las Vegas area, as you can see. And we'll be weaseling our way around and then probably heading back out 95 to 395 towards San Francisco. It's not a priority delivery, so I might take 15 south through Prim. And, well, we'll see when we get there. So how is everyone this morning for those of you in America? How is everyone this afternoon for those of you in Europe? And how is you this evening for those of you in the Far East? That's a good question. Okay, we'll turn along here. And take the next right, cross the highway. Red Wolf Hotel and Casino and lamps, and if you've ever been to Vegas, you'll recognize that as the Rio. Yes, 4 lanes of traffic. Wide is is that an advertisement for Glove? The bugs. glove. Just enjoying your Sunday afternoon trying to decide what food to make for dinner. Outstanding. The reason I laugh is the bugs and glove is there is a show in Vegas called Love, and what that is a Beatles tribute. So obviously they're having a little fun poking with that as well. Crown Bell and what would normally be the Flamingo over there. I used to sit at this intersection on the way to the airport on a regular basis. At about 10 o'clock at night. The big overlay's still up. Yep, and I'm gonna get it switched over as soon as we get to the dealership. I just want everyone to see where we're at total wise and with our special. I don't think our latest follower kicked over. Have to update that here for just a second. Because apparently this one didn't. It's still showing Lone Wolf, and unfortunately for him, he is not our last one. We're okay on gas. I appreciate your vigilance, Asimov. Could do that so if I run one of these red lights, you won't see the ticket. It'll be nice and small. At any rate, we're trying to reach our goal of $1,337. To do that, we're trying to hit first. We'll hit August's goal of $250. We're $25 in. Our largest single one-time donation has been $50. We do have someone that has contributed considerably more than that. We have a couple people who in the aggregate are considerably better than that. Unfortunately, the tracking software doesn't allow me to pick it up that way. White trucks are the ones I'm looking for. Yep. Got a new job, position of job you'll start on September 5th. Well, congratulations. Hope that doesn't mean you'll be leaving. Oh, Jeff. Don't want to hit Jeff. That doesn't mean you'll be leaving us. And this is going to be nowhere close, so we're going to get out and turn it around and kind of. It's good to hear that. I'm hoping you're moving up in the world. So we got a couple of sleek blue cars on the bottom and a couple of extended cab trucks on the top. Outstanding. Okay, we'll move this over. You know what I want to do? Let me. We'll get it later. Okie dokie. Well, I guess Smokey doesn't want to play right. Alright. Well, let's see if we can get this bad boy out of here. Theoretically, we're supposed to go that way. I guess we can make the swing. But before we do, let's take a look at the map and the routing that they've planned for us. Yep, see, that takes us right there. There's no discoverables in Prim, but we could be getting jobs there and whatnot. Unfortunately, the recruiting office is way the heck out here, so that's not really an option. 395 is just such a pain to maneuver through. Okay, this would be about a half an hour longer, they say. And that's taking 58, also a bit of a pain in the ass. But at least we would be getting on an on-ramp for both highways. We could cut off time by taking 5 down. Yeah, see? There we go. I think that's the route we take. So we'll get out and take a left, and then we'll get this. We'll get 15 coming south out of the city, which isn't a bad little drive. Hey, you beta. Good to see you. Good evening. Welcome to day 11. We got a load of cars, and we're headed to San Francisco. How about them cookies? Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. At 3 o'clock in the morning, the streets of Vegas aren't normally overly crowded, but certain roads are busy 24/7. But we're back behind the main strip, which is where you find a lot of the businesses and whatnot. There's actually timeshares and stuff back here on a normal basis. You'd be surprised at the kind of things you can find back there. Stay away from the insanity that is the strip, actually, the better off you tend to find yourself being for traffic. But the highway system in Las Vegas gets very, very crowded during the day. And not just in the city, even as you get north, where a lot of the suburbs are and things like that. There's some pretty major thoroughfares that require some navigating. It's not fun. Being as this is a fragile load, we will gain a bonus for taking that in. They really don't like it when the cars get dinged up. Light. people don't realize how close the strip is to the airport. And it is in part because Las Vegas sits in a valley. Bumpity bum bum bumpity bum bum. Just chilling and watching some YouTube. Well, I can think of worse things. If you don't know, the videos from 100 Days of Gaming, trying to get as many of them up. I'm not sure if I'm going to get highlights from last Saturday or not and put that in, but I've got a playlist showing the other days and minus one that I've encountered an audio issue on. I don't think I can fix it, so I'm probably going to post it as is. But this stuff and the other stuff will be available. Battery H1862, 1862. No underscore in there. And all 100 days and the 100 days of extra life will be there. You'll also see highlights from last year's 24-hour marathon, the 16-hour marathon I did. I think I have in its entirety. Am I using any mods? Well, actually, the truck is. The truck is my mod. I'm not using anything else right now because I think I'm going to use this as my main account as the... Of course, I don't know. We'll see. As the rest of the achievements come in, I may add some in here. But I'm not doing anything like unlimited money or anything like that. You know, it's just not. It's really not my thing. But I'm looking at stuff like gas station names and things like that. Unlike European Truck Simulator 2, the modding community has not jumped over here full throttle. The biggest thing that concerns me about that is that because of that, if you get a map developer, you know, somebody who's not like ProMods or something like that are very committed to keeping up to date, you could lose your entire game because they've chosen not to update the maps now that ETS has a, especially if they have an expansion into that area. I'm really expecting the next states to come out sometime in October, probably when they get the scaling refinished here. They haven't announced anything to that effect, but I'm wondering if they're going to keep kind of tight-lipped and just kind of spring it on us. That would seem to be the time to do it. Okay, so I need to hit a rest stop in the next couple of hours. And what I think I can do is hit this one here on 58. I think I can get there. If not, we'll, you know, I mean, we're within a day, so maybe we'll just stop at this one here just outside of Barstow. So yeah, I'm relatively mod free right now. I've got to really do some looking to find some stuff that I think won't cause a lot of problems if they don't update it, if you know what I mean. Won't cause me to lose because, you know, you've got a truck in the middle of nowhere. I know they've got some guys that have done some really nice map mods going into Mexico and Canada and that kind of thing. Since I really intend for this to be an oncoming series for quite a while, what I don't want to do is put ourselves in that position. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stop up here, right outside here at Barstow. Go to sleep. That means we'll be driving all night again, unfortunately. It's just the way this game tends to turn. So we'll fill up the tank at the same time. The short wheelbase chassis, that gas tank does not get very full. Yep. Because if I can find one that'll replace the, cargo. Well, you know, the truck mods, I don't know how well they've done since they, and what I really need to do is start practicing and turning on the real world coupling, which really makes it difficult once you, go to couple up your truck. You really have to hit it dead on. Gas bill. We'll just slide right in here and let the old boy go and get some dinner. Turn on the running lights so that we're fully in the spot. Put him to bed. There goes our loan. In total, $724 was paid. Very good. No, we're still daylight. Excellent. Nelson Lamondolu, eh? Welcome. Welcome to the battery. Thank you for joining us. I am Battery H. We are here with Extra Life Freight, and we're taking some trucks to San Francisco. So how about them cookies? Welcome to the group. I hope your day is going well. Feel free to introduce yourself and chat. I do try to keep an eye on that as we go along here. This is part of the 100 Days of Gaming in support of Extra Life. Part of a group supporting the 170 hospitals of the Children's Miracle Network. If you'd like to make a donation, obviously it's certainly not required, and you won't be getting any extra benefits from me. You can simply type !Extra Life in the chat and find out more about it. Or if you'd care to be a gamer and raise money for your own local children's hospital, please say something in chat and I'll kind of introduce you on how to do that. It doesn't cost anything to sign up, and I just missed my turn. This is what happens when you chats. All right. Well, I guess we'll be taking the super duper long way around, which is okay. We'll be fine. Yeah, they're still not expecting me for a full 13 hours yet. And we got 9.5 hours left on our trip. So I think we're going to do just fine, everybody. Before anyone asks why I don't play multiplayer with this, I'll save you guys the time and trouble. Yeah, we don't do so well with all the crashes and tie-ups. The multiplayer maps have to be so well modded and that kind of thing. Otherwise, it just gets to be a crash fest, and that's not really what I'm into doing. Plus, I couldn't have this awesome truck paint job, so. A reminder of why we're doing what we're doing here. Get through the yellow light. Arnie's fine furniture. Yes. With boarded up windows. I'm thinking either Arnie's furniture isn't too fine, or Arnie wasn't too fine. Now, I will freely admit to not... Thank you, Asimov. I will freely admit to have not taken this... We did... well, I take that back. We did take 15 to 10 to Los Angeles when I was out there. It was in the wee hours of the morning that we left, and I was working in Vegas, so we took the family out to Los Angeles to see the stuff there. That was a fun trip. Although what they don't have in the game is the agricultural inspection station. And I guarantee you any truck passing into the state would certainly have to stop at that. Because California doesn't want any more fruits or nuts in it. Apparently they have enough of their own. That's not so much a put down as a humorous fact. Considering my car had plates on it from the Midwestern state of which I was still legally a resident, the gentleman at the inspection station seemed a little incredulous that anyone that would have driven their car from the upper Midwest all the way out to California down near the southern part near Vegas. If you've ever listened to Bill Engvall and he has those "here's your sign" moments, I never so much longed to hand someone one of that when he asked me, "Did you drive this car all the way from blank?" I was so tempted to say, "Nope, bolted on some wings and flew her down here, just thought I'd drive the last couple hundred miles." Here's your sign. Oh, that's a beautiful California sunset right there. I've seen some other games, and I've seen some of the sunsets. What I've seen of the stuff in, for example, Stranded Deep are really pretty. But I will admit I'm very fond of the sunsets here in American Truck Simulator. I think they're surprisingly well rendered. Let's just make sure that I can get this baby up to speed and not crack it. So how is everyone this morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at? It's really quiet. I got a couple of regulars talking in chat. Come on, you new folks, don't be afraid. I don't bite generally. And yes, before you ask, I do have on my Louisiana guard dog hat for this morning's trucking. Our guard dogs down here have a little something special. Tail, really long tails, and a greenish sort of scaly skin. Unfortunately, these particular guard dogs will not give you the courtesy of a warning growl before they attack. Okay. Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's up 5 we go. So we're going to take that. I will lay odds better than 50-50 that we get pulled over. And then we'll stop just short of Oakland. And looks like we're going to be crossing the bridge. Maybe. I think that, nope, the bridge is over here. Yep, the bridge is over on the other side of San Francisco. Well, that means we'll have to find some place. There's some place to sleep over here. Yeah. So we'll catch a nap over here, I think, maybe, and then in the daytime, see if we can find something maybe over at this car dealership or something, or at least swing over here and we'll cross the bridge before we grab our next job. Yes, and of course you can search around to find hashtag 100 Days of Gaming. If you're looking for more 100 Days of Gaming and extra life streamers like myself right now. Thank you, Muba. I have family in Florida, and you hear a lot of Florida stories about alligators, but you don't see them very often. Usually you hear a story because someone's actually seen one, and the immediate process is to go out and capture them and relocate them someplace safe for the alligator. Okay, everybody, let's say it with me. No way, no way, no way, no way. We have no wish to weigh today. We are not going to have to weigh. Yes. And as I was saying, in Louisiana, you don't hear stories because when somebody sees an alligator, they think dinner. And yes, I have had alligator. And no, it doesn't really taste like chicken unless you want it to, because alligator meat will take on the taste of whatever it's cooked with. I know you made it. It sounds like I'm joking. Really, that's not. There's a really good Chinese restaurant not far from me, and one of the things they like to do is incorporate local seafood. I mean, our shrimp here are massive. You know, people in the United States, most people that eat shrimp get these little bitty things that they catch up in the Northeast, and they're just tiny. To somebody who says that jumbo shrimp is an oxymoron, they've never been to Louisiana. Hey, my buddy BJ Weiler hosting. Thank you. Hosted over on the Real Millennium Group stream. He is another Extra Life streamer, and in fact, he's on the Extra Life stream team. And they stream over on the Extra Life channel on evenings, most evenings. That channel name is Extra Life, the number 4 Kids. If you're interested in checking them out. And there he goes on the other stream. Thank you again, my friend. So we, in any event, this one of this Chinese restaurant's dishes. You have, you know, people have heard of sweet and sour chicken and sweet and sour pork. They have sweet and sour alligator. And a couple of other dishes with it, and it's really, really quite tasty. They said if you're really just looking for the flavor and the ingredients and things like that, and it's a relatively healthy meat. I mean, it's not loaded in fat. Certainly not saturated fats. I know, I'm opening your eyes up to new possibilities in cuisine out there, all while we're driving down the road. It's just another service we offer here in the battery at my channel. So not only do we raise money for kids, but we entertain our viewers with stories of exotic foods prepared mere minutes from my home. I won't even get into the barbecue places that are built in old gas stations near where I work. Actually, my favorite barbecue place is this little bitty hole in the wall restaurant. If you went there, you'd say, what the heck is that, and why is there a barbecue pit in the parking lot in a screen room? They start in order to be ready for lunch at 11 o'clock. Asimov, thank you very much for the follow, my friend, or for the follow. For the other Asimov the third, or are we running 2 accounts now? And apparently Nelson 1 followed as well. Thank you very much, Nelson. Let's see here. Let's work our way down to 580 here. Well, we're getting folks everywhere and all around here. Setting up your phone account. Oh, awesome. Are you using the Twitch app? Because I've managed to be logged in on my Twitch app under the same name, so that's why I ask. that's understandable. Guess what? Alrighty. Well, here comes the bridge at night. I don't even think I want to know what the heck I ran over. He's got a beacon on. $25 to go across the bridge. Give him a little honk as we make the crossing. .5-mile-an-hour speed limit as we go across the cable stay and tunnel it up. And here's the Golden Gate Bridge. See the port of San Francisco, or the port of San Francisco, I think is what it was in Big Hero 6. Not a lot of traffic at night. No, not often. I would not know for certain. I have never actually crossed this bridge. Never made it up to San Francisco. Don't know why necessarily, just that's the way it kind of happened. Well, that helicopter sound you heard was obviously the police speed chopper. Trying to desperately get ahead and meet breaking the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. But obviously that was not me. I knew I was going to have my hands full just trying to get around this corner and slow down for the traffic light that's at the bottom. And in a turn that is incredibly narrow for me to take with the truck. Okay, almost there. Okay, almost to the port of San Francisco here. drop this bad boy off. For those of you who are wondering what the streams will be for the rest of the week here, Monday night will be our regular Monday Madness, games that make me mad. So the 100-day version of Monday Madness this week will be World of Warships. Alright, let's see here. See, the way this building is laid out with everything skewed in there, where are they going to, for crying out loud. Probably could have done that in there, but torn up everything there, it just doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. This really doesn't either from a let's get out of here standpoint, but lower those tractor legs and get us out of here. Las Vegas to San Francisco, and that won't get us to level 8, but it'll get us awful close. Outstanding. Let's take a look at the map real quick here. Yep, there is a place to catch some rest right across the way. I think we'll go do that. Then we'll see about filling the truck up tomorrow first thing, and maybe find a job here from Charged or Plaster and Sons and move that way. Maybe we can get a job that'll take us down the Pacific Coast Highway down to Santa Cruz or something like that, or even up the 101 into San Rafael or way up north to Eureka. That would be a fun little trip. I haven't taken that one before. Let's go put this bad boy to bed, and then we can get some daylight driving. Yes, the PCH. I know. If you'd have been around for the opening credits, see, you would have heard that. But no, you were not. Alas, Babylon. See the tugboats out there? So you've got the ships here working. Haddock Floyd. Habsig Lloyd cargo container and whatnot. So we're right here next to the port. I think we're going to catch some sleep. Oh, wait a minute. It's not letting me. Why is it not letting me catch sleep? apparently it's just a little bit. Okay. Apparently I pulled forward too far. It wouldn't let me sleep over here in the paved lot. Okay. I'm gonna catch him some sleep. Wow, look at that. Look at that. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We managed to catch some rest. What I'm going to do right now is take a real quick break, grab some more coffee. I will be back. Thanks, everybody, for hanging around so far. We'll be back with more trucking in just a couple of minutes. This is the Battery H channel. Welcome to the Battery. And don't run away. We'll be right back.
You see miracles all the time at our children's hospital. The first smile after surgery, a girl walking when they said she wouldn't, parents getting good news. But miracles never come easy. That's why, as great as children's hospitals are, they need our support to keep miracles happening. Put your money where the miracles are. Support your Children's Miracle Network Hospital.
Cadence, our little girl, was born February 23rd, 2007. She was 5 months old when we went on a family vacation. We all got sick, very, very, very sick, and we came home from vacation, and Cadence had a really soft cry, and every time I'd lay her down, I noticed that she would kind of cry, which was not like her. I called the doctor's office, and the doctor came in, and she said, "Cadence looks great." I said, "I know, but there's something wrong." And just then, Cadence started coughing. Terrible, terrible cough. I had never heard something like that before.
I just remember getting a phone call and my wife in tears saying that we've got to go up to primary children's. Her heart's so large it's blocking her left lung.
She had to be admitted to the pediatric intensive care unit. She had IVs placed and had to be on medication through her IV to help her heart squeeze. She eventually had to be on a breathing machine. It was clear that her heart function was continuing to decline. She had been listed for heart transplant, and so in order to give her a longer period of time to live while waiting for an organ, we started to investigate our ability to put in this device known as the Berlin heart. This particular device was developed in Germany. The FDA allows us to get compassionate use and experimental use for the device in individual cases.
So we got the equipment in from Berlin, Germany. The doctors flew in to help do the procedure, and Cadence was given the Berlin heart on November 7th.
It was a night and day difference. We had a daughter that was a little bit gray, was completely immobile, to a girl that was pink, full of life and full of energy. We had our daughter back.
She handled the Berlin heart really well. Probably about the second week of December, Cadence started getting sick again, and the right side of her heart was now starting to fail. I worried about it for probably a day, and then I got an overwhelming feeling, and I knew Cadence's heart was coming. Hello?
Chantel, this is Emily.
No way.
I was jumping up and down and screaming with joy, and at the same time I was crying for the poor family that lost their child to be able to save mine.
They gave Cadence a future. They gave us hope. They gave her brothers their sister. They gave her mom and dad their only daughter.
It was truly just extremely bittersweet. One of the things that helped us cope the most was the love and caring of the people around us in our family and in our community, and even the family that we have up at Primary Children's. I swear they love my daughter as much as I do.
Miracles happen, and these children's hospitals are what they are because of the communities around them.
For our hospital to do what they need to provide the care for these patients, it does take many people giving of their time, giving of their love, and giving of their money.
When someone donates to Children's Miracle Network, they're giving these children a chance to have a future.
What if there was a hospital that treated childhood diseases while still allowing kids to have a childhood? It would require thinking on a smaller scale in order to lead to bigger possibilities. It would require doctors and nurses with imaginations as big as those they treat. It would require putting children's lives before all else. It would require a hospital whose singular focus is children. That's Children's Hospital New Orleans, caring for every child as our own.
And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Hey everybody, I am back for more. That's right, you didn't get rid of me that easily. Sorry to disappoint. Again, just want to say thank you everybody for coming out. Good morning for my friends in the U.S. Good afternoon or early evening, depending on where you are in Europe. And good evening or a very late night, or possibly in a couple cases a very early morning for those of you in the Pacific. In those areas, welcome back. Let's take a look at the job market here while I once again, just for a moment, recognize Extra Life, the organization I'm raising money for that generates money, as you just saw, for 170 children's hospitals across North America. These kids benefit from every dollar that we, holy smokes, more cars all the way up to Elko. These kids benefit from every single dime that gets donated. Not a bit of it goes to any staff overhead, any payment of salaries. I'll get it out here. I remember what I'm supposed to say. But I really do believe in this stuff, guys, and the folks of you that have donated, believe me when I say it is most appreciated. Man, I'm not finding anything that's got to deliver anything interesting there, so I think we're going to take a look in the external contracts. It's going to give me stuff in the area that I'm in, and we want to maybe look up to Eureka. Well, that will take, ooh, that's a good one. It doesn't pay us a real fortune here, but we have to do it today because this is a different kind of contract. We actually have 14 hours, 12 minutes of real time to finish this. We're going to take empty wine bottles. Yeah, that's how I leave them. From the port right where we're near, and we're going to take those all the way up to the Northern California to a winery up there for filling. And maybe we can pick up a delivery there where I can kind of sneak a couple bottles out of the back. So let me accept the delivery now. We'll jump in the cab. And the nice thing about this delivery is that we will now be able to catch a Pacific Coast sunset. And we'll be right along the coast for it. So how awesome is that, folks? Okay, to get to that trailer, here's what I think we're going to do. Hey Fred, how you doing? We're just going to use this spot to turn the truck around a little bit. Nah, we'll go up here and do it. Go up. I know we can do it up here because we just did it up here. Cleared or not, or whether I'm going to make another one of my famous 1,000-point Austin Powers turns. Yep, there we go. We'll get ourselves in a position here where we can just kind of okay, well, this was not what I expected. You'll notice that it's one of the canvas-sided trailers with a front solid end, which is kind of interesting. I would have thought they would have transported glass products in that, but it's a long trailer, so that's a good thing. Let's get this beast on the road. I'll have to pick up some gas along the way, I guess. So let's maybe plan where we're going to do that. Again, we will be crossing another bridge. We'll be going through San Rafael. Since we're going to do that, I'm going to go. We're going to swing and pick up that point while we're there. There's no real good place for us to do that outside of along here, so let's do this. We'll swing in and buy that and then kind of around and about. Actually, you know what we can do is do that. That's really the way we should do it. As much as I don't like in the middle of the day making a left-hand turn into San Francisco traffic. Okay. We got 10 hours and 35 minutes of driving, but we've got about almost 14 full hours on the clock. So we should not have a problem getting there in one day. Right-hand lane here. Ah, here comes some of the hills San Francisco is so known for. My truck drivers like driving here so much better than just about any place else, right? Because stopping becomes an issue, and starting becomes an issue. All truckers really want in their lives is a few more issues, right? Of course not. I'm as intrigued by the architecture as the rest of you guys. You know, they've always said that what they wanted to do was kind of capture the feel of the place. And the hodgepodge of different building styles, I think, is very, very indicative of it. Everything kind of thrown together. Started now. That was almost what I was afraid of. We almost started rolling back here. Since I have this set up to be an automatic transmission, which a lot of trucking companies have gone to. It's a dumb automatic transmission in that it tries to shift too early. And I don't have the ability to manually drop this into low gear to kind of power my way up the hills. There's no way we should be in 7th gear trying to climb this thing. We should be in about 4th gear so that we had some power behind us. Certainly not be climbing, starting from a standing stop, trying to climb these hills in 3rd gear like the game wants us to try and do. Narrow streets back here. The back part of San Francisco, I understand, is not known for the generosity of its street size. But we need to come back here in order to get fueled up. For obvious reasons. For crying out loud, a stop sign. Yes, this would be San Francisco. Let's put a stop sign at the top of the hill. Pray nothing comes. Now we go to the bottom of the hill and we'll put a stoplight here, just so everyone can have a good laugh. Again, just trying to stop coming down to some of these hills without a retarder in your truck. This long trailer is starting to irk me here. All right, let's pull into the Chemron. without busting up the trailer. Overlay, yep. Asimov really likes it when I go to the small overlay. So for him, we'll go to the small overlay, I guess. As you can see, we're 90 days away from our Extra Life Marathon. And we've raised 550 of our 1,370 goal. Okay, that better, my friend. Now, what you're probably going to want to say to me next is try not to hit the sign. That may be impossible. We're going to find out here in just a second. Okay, we put $281 in fuel in the truck. Try to dance between the. I think we managed to get. I think we managed to get out there without damaging the truck. Outstanding. Okay, really? Really? Okay. As you can see, there are the trolley tracks, of which there is one behind us. They're really not going to like the fact that... Actually, they're not a trolley. I take that back. Curse on me. You know what? We're just going to go right on down and turn left at the main road. I can't do that, can I? Schmucks! Alright, I'm gonna do it here at the light. These are not trolleys, they are cable cars. And I should know better than to say things like trolley, and this guy's gonna better not bust through that light. The Swarm! Thank you for following, and welcome to Battery Nation. Or I should say the Battery. Fire when ready, Gridley. We are trucking through San Francisco here as we start to get ready to head up the Pacific Coast Highway, all the way to the north. But as I was saying, yes, in San Francisco they're not trolleys. They are pulled by a cable that runs under the street in a giant loop. How much is this game? You know, I haven't looked at it on Steam. It's been a while since I bought it. I want to say it's in the $20 range, but you'd have to look. You can get it. It is on sale occasionally. Swarm. Oh my goodness, buddy, man, you were. Thank you very much. Okay, because that's happened, we have to do something real quick. Okay, everyone, plug your ears, because if you've seen Wiz's donation before, you know what's about to come your way. I'll do a quick look up here. Can you buy it from Target or Walmart? I've never seen it at those places. I know some of the computer stores do have it. But yeah, you can get it on Steam for 20 bucks is what it's running currently. Special thanks to the Fratellis. Martin, my man, thank you very, very much. You're rapidly progressing towards that $100 mark, and I'm almost afraid of what you might ask me to do during my stream. That's right. For those of you who don't know, if you donate $100 in my Extra Life account, when I do my 25-hour stream, I will do most reasonable requests. Okay, either I don't have to pay a toll, or who knows. But you know, I don't know about Target or Walmart, to be honest with you, Swarm. You can check. I would check online first to see if they carry it. You can see my truck, really. Oh, can you see my truck? Just a second here. Yeah, now we're going to get to see the gold. Now look at this. Look at this. Biplanes down the Golden Gate. That is the Extra Life Freight, yeah, from the side view. Give it. I understand that, Swarm, I'm not using a steering wheel combo, and it gets a little funky coming down here for a minute. We'll get you a peek here a little bit when we hit a stoplight, which will be coming up too soon, I think. You do this in real life. Outstanding. What do you drive, if you mind my asking? This is a Pete 579. They don't have a whole lot of models in the game right now. Some people have modded some other ones as well. Again, another huge donation. Thank you for Martin for that $15 donation. Oh, really? A T680. To the end of this, I'll show you what we've got here. I don't remember whether the 680 is one of the two they've got or not. I've got another follow that drives a Beta. Thank you very much for stopping by. Enjoy your rest. I'm sure, I know you will. It's kind of late at night for you. Shoot. I'll drive like the idiots in the game do. This is why I don't talk on my phone when I drive, guys. Yeah. Yeah, no, the Kennys. I know. They've got a... The only problem is getting on and off this highway. But I really want to hit that discoverable. I want to say he drives a 3. Oh shoot! I think. Nope, no damage. Okay, keep the trailer clean. Okay, yeah. There's my recruitment agency. I'm gonna need that a little bit later. Here, what we'll do a real quick. Let you look at the truck there. Now people are gonna be behind me honking their horns because they're mad. I want to say they have the T680 modeled in the game. I'll show you what it looks like when we get done. When we get to our delivery point. In the meantime, that donation will go directly towards Children's Hospital of New Orleans. It goes direct to them. That's the great thing about it. I never see a penny, so you don't have to worry about me getting my grubby little fingers on it, or big fingers, as the case may be. And if you're in the States and make a donation, that's fully tax deductible. Outside of the United States, I cannot speak for you guys. You'll have to check with your tax advisors. I was hoping we would be a little farther north by now, but we are not as night begins to fall quickly. I'm going to have to stop one more time, I guess. It is obviously much, right, yeah, you've got a cab with it. Sleeper cab. Yeah, I just have the day cab option right now on this thing because in the game you have to be able to afford to buy it. Yeah, I will get to the T680 models when we make the delivery, or when I stop in for the night here in a couple hours. Let me see where there's a good rest point here. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull over here and get some rest right out here. It'll look over the Pacific Ocean, and it's a neat sight to wake up to. The nice thing of it is this should get us our next level, and we'll be able to, when we make this delivery, be able to get our points in for that. I'm speeding just a bit. Don't really want to do that because the cops come along here all the time. Right like that. How old am I? I am older than dirt. Dirt refers to me as sir in a very respectful tone. That's a question I generally don't ask. It doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, I don't ask people's ages. I figure if you're old enough to understand me and you're old enough to enjoy a game, That's good enough for me. I've had youngsters and I've had old fogies watch and interact, and that doesn't matter. I have no. Alright, now I gotta start getting over here. Try to avoid doing that like that. Just a bit too fast. You don't want to turn on the truck brights when you're going down that busy of a road. In my humble opinion. Been waiting for something like this for years. Well, that's cool. Well, if you like this, they also have a European version, which is kind of fun. Dang it! Again. I have just clipped off the area that it will let me sleep in. So we'll step outside the truck held briefly. Apparently, if you get too close to this line over here, they don't want you to sleep. We'll grab some rest rail here, and you can see we're starting to get into wine country now, and this will be fun. Before we do, I'll just show you real quick. That's not what I want. The truck browser here. So I'm driving a 579. If you're driving a 680, it comes in the day cab, the mid roof, and of course the high roof sleeper. You know, all the chassis arrangements, a fair decent of Cummins and Packer engines, full sets of transmissions. You know, you can do this, but it's black. Okay, well, how about that? You've got all kinds of options and the whole 9 yards, so you can do bunches of things. You know, everything from bull bars. If you want side mirrors, you can get those on as well. You want your mirrors chromed, you can do that. You know, even the handlebars, and on the inside you do have some. You can option some of the stuff there, but as you can see from back in the driver's seat, you have the full cab experience. So yeah, you do have options, and you can even, if you want, get the options to upgrade and do things like mess with your lug nuts and your hubs, and you can get down to that detail. I'm not quite there yet, so let's get this bad boy delivered, shall we? Alrighty. when you start off very much, right now they only have the 3 trucks. You can buy any truck eventually when you do it, but when you start off, generally people start off taking quick jobs where they're providing the truck and the cargo, and you go right there to build up enough money to get a bank willing to let you make a loan. So you're not really working for a freight company itself. Eventually you build your own. I'm gonna be wrong way, Jane, about this, but I don't care today. I still have this short chassis on this, so it's only got a 150-gallon fuel tank. And as you can see, the extra life symbol is prominently displayed on the windbreaker there. So when you choose that quick job, they will provide you with the truck to get you started. And then once you get enough money, you can, and start running a few jobs. The bank will be willing to loan you some cash, and you can buy from any of those 3 trucks. I just tend to buy a day cab because it's much cheaper, obviously. It doesn't really hamper your performance outside of that, and you're limited more in the engines that you can have in it and how powerful you can get them. But those are all upgradable items. Now, I don't keep nose mirrors on this truck because it kills the performance of the game for me while I'm streaming, because it has to render so much more. Right now the game has the American Southwest, California, Arizona, and Nevada. They're actually in the process of making the maps larger. They're going to scale it back a little bit so that the trips are a little bit longer. Loan installment. I was trying to figure out how I'd broken the law and I hadn't seen a cop, and I forgot that it's noon, and at noon the loan comes out. So my cash on hand has dropped a bit, and these cars are going to suck up the entire time that I have to get out. Come on, go, 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 don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. Right over in the right-hand lane here. Not wait around and do that. In a row, or 2 weekends in a row, I've had a real trucker and actually have pressure on me when I go to try to back this beast in. Okay, I got 600 miles left on the tank, and 144 gallons remaining. That's really the big thing I need to look at. Right is left and left right. Okay. What we'll do is just use the little nav that it's built into the side now, and use that to see if I can still make it work with this. Since we don't have any drivers that are worried about leveling up, and there's no real time limit pressures with this particular delivery, I can try that out. Pretty country. They've really worked Northern California over, I think, recently in the latest patch to give it a better look, a little more authentic feel. Doesn't do is remind you that you're speeding. As we come to Eureka. Dirtbag. I hope that wasn't one of your compatriots making that turn like that. That was pretty stinking rotten there. Just hurtling yourself out in front of the that particular view. Okay, well, it's a bit of a crummy thing, but alright. Well, I know I'm getting off at Reading here, so. Okay. No, I'm not that kind of dirtbag that'll just leap in front of you there, even with a whole group of traffic waiting for me. sure I missed that. Make sure I missed that sign. I don't want to hit a bunch of wine bottles, which is what we're delivering. Okay, as we're kind of pulling to the winery up here. Up into the hills. Let's see where they want me to stick this thing. At the winery. Where would you like your bottles, my friends? Hey, there's Fred. Fred's back. I'm gonna lay odds they want it right in that covered area. So let's take a look and see where the delivery points are. Where would they like it? Oh my. Ugh. Where could I put it? I could swing around there and park it right along the side. All right, let's give it a try. We're gonna give it a shot here, folks. See if I can manage this bad beast here. There may be enough room to swing in. And basically get it close to parallel as possible. And not have to 90 back it. Actually straighten Yep, there's not really enough room to allow me to straighten the truck. So Yeah, this is gonna be ugly. I'm gonna make no bones about that. This is gonna be ugly, but we're gonna get it here, I think. Dang it. Missed it. Missed it again, folks. Alright. Eventually we get it, right? I never claimed to be a professional. I'm not even a very good amateur. Okay, that gets us to rank 8, which is good because that lets us pick another skill. I'm going to up the just-in-time delivery because what that'll allow us to do now is get the urgent deliveries, the ones that really pay well together. Right now we can do deliveries up to 650 miles. But yeah, I think we're going to go with just-in-time delivery. We'll get the long distance run here, and then we'll probably pick up some more hazmat cargo stuff. Okay, with that. Just to show you, Swarm, when you go into the job market, these quick jobs here, these are the ones that don't require you to own a truck. So every place that you've discovered, all these brighter brighter lights, are the cities that have been discovered, as opposed to these ones like Eli here that I haven't been through and technically discovered. I can get any job in a discovered area. You can sort them out by all machinery jobs, hazardous cargo, containers, curbsiders, refrigerated stuff, liquid, fragile, construction, bulk cargo, or all. So say I was in the mood to do some refrigerated work, you could do this in all of these different types of jobs. So that allows you to do that. Now, once you own your own truck, you can go into the job market and go into the actual freight market where you have to drive to the delivery point, pick it up. I can select jobs now that are just in Eureka. There's some cars here, more cars here to San Francisco, back to the port, down to Bakersfield. Tractors way out west. Yogurt. You'll see that some of the stuff spelled what looks to be, you see fruit from grapes would apparently be going southwest out of the winery here, all the way down to Eddie's, which is one of their supermarkets. Beverages from Walbert, read Walmart. You see that's got a fragile cargo delivery, so it'll pay a little more. That's got an important delivery that'll pay a little more. When you have them both together, that pays even better. All that good sort of stuff. But I think we're at 24,000. So let's take a look at where we're sitting with the bank. Look at that. We can completely pay off our loan. And have enough money left over in our balance to, we'll probably need to get the truck fixed because we got a couple percent damage. That's okay, but there's no garage in the Eureka area. So I'm thinking next week we're going to go down, grab a delivery, maybe go up to see if we can get something up to this delivery point up in Hornbrook here to kind of capture the north part of the map, and that's where they're obviously going to start going when they start expanding the Oregon-Washington route. But what I would like to try to do is pick up Hornbrook and start picking up the rest of the cities in Nevada and start earning enough money to buy another garage and start getting some folks working for us. That's right, you'll be able to get your own staff and get them working, and that's going to be our next sort of set of goals here, I think, is to do that. So we will have to buy someplace other than our little section, and then what will happen is we'll hit the recruitment agency, and we're going to look at hiring a driver. It's going to say, well, you got to upgrade your garage first, but so you can start to see some of the drivers that are available and what their skills are, and they will skill up as you do as well. So there's going to be some things they're looking for and things you're going to be looking for, and the idea is to get a nice match with all of that stuff. But that's going to be next time. No, because I want to save it anyway. I like to save the progress just in case there's an issue. We're a couple minutes before the end of the stream. Special thanks again to Asimov for donating today. Swarm, Ubeda, thanks as well for stopping in. My buddy BJ Weiler for hosting. Who else did we get a host from? I know we got a host from someone else. Maybe not. Maybe not. In any event, guys, it's been a blast today. Thank you all for stopping by. The 100 Days of Gaming continues tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be playing World of Warships on Monday Madness, and then Tuesday through Friday, we're hopefully going to finish up The Walking Dead Season 1. If you've missed some of the streams, I'm hoping to have just about everything up from the 100 Days today on my YouTube channel at Battery H1862, no underscores. You can also follow me on Twitter to find out when I'm streaming at Battery H. It's been a wonderful time. Again, man, another donation. Jeez, you guys are awesome. Alien TV Gaming, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Battery. We were just about ready to fire our salute guns and end the night, but you're certainly more than welcome to join us, and we'll be doing some fun stuff in the future, not only with this game, but with a whole bunch of others. Remember, folks, 100 Days of Gaming, raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Those donations are wonderful, and we're going to be doing some really neat stuff and hopefully giving away some really cool stuff on November 5th when I do a 25-hour marathon. Yes, we will be trucking during the day. I promise you guys that. This has been one of my most requested and a lot of fun streams. So until I see you all next time, have a great day and happy trucking.
If you've enjoyed the stream, despite the awful host, please consider a donation to Extra Life. Thank you for watching.